Good afternoon. My name is Maria Copeland, and I am honored to serve as principal of Southridge High School. To each and every one of you, I warmly welcome you to this graduation ceremony for the class of 2025. I would like to remind you to not block those behind you in seats by standing or waving signs, use air horns or other sound makers, and please be considerate of all students, as each graduate this afternoon has earned the honor of being recognized. At this time, will you please stand and welcome the class of 2025 to their commencement ceremony as the Southridge Band, under the direction of Mr. Cameron Jurdy, plays the traditional processional Pomp and Circumstance.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Malia Bassett, and I am the 2024 to 2025 All-Student Body President. I would like to welcome those of you who are in attendance today, along with those of you who are watching on our YouTube live stream, to Southridge High School's commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. Today is June 4th, which you all know. What you may not know is that as of 2 days ago, Monday, June 2nd, we passed the halfway mark of 2025. This means that we are in fact closer to the year 2050 than the year 2000. I'll let that sink in. Time flies, doesn't it? A very wise woman, Stacy Mix, once told me that your entire life is summed up on your gravestone by the dash in between your birth date and your death date. As we take this crazy step into our futures, I encourage all of you to make the most of your dash. Hopefully, when I see you all again at our 25-year reunion in the year 2050, I will hear some amazing stories about you all seizing the day and making the most of your dash. I would like you to remain standing as the Southridge Advanced Choir Avancé, under the direction of Anna Rickley, performs our national anthem. We would like now to take the time to recognize the traditional homelands of the indigenous people who were the original people of Washington County and have lived in the area since time immemorial. Southridge High School wants to recognize the descendants of the indigenous people who we now know as Grand Ronde and Siletz tribal members.
Class of 2025, families and guests, please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Jurdy, and our combined bands for the processional music, and to our concert choir for performing the national anthem. I am Caden Stroll, Senior Class President. Joining me on stage is School Board Representative Susan Greenberg, Superintendent Dr. Gustavo Balderas, and Southridge High School's Principal, Maria Copeland. Also joining me on stage at different times will be All-Student Body President Malia Bassett and student keynote speakers Michaela Lynn and Claire Frank, as well as staff keynote speaker Amber McClellan. Please welcome to the podium Southridge High School's Principal, Maria Copeland.
Thank you, Caden. It is an honor to stand here on the stage with both Caden and Malia. You both represented your class and our school with leadership and strength as we progress through this school year. Caden, I wish you the best of luck as you go on to study architectural engineering at Oregon State. Malia, I wish you the best of luck next year as you begin your studies of kinesiology at the University of Redlands. Southridge High School staff, it's a bittersweet day today to say farewell to our seniors and to also watch dear members of our own staff begin their retirement journeys. Our Skyhawk staff flying off into retirement are bookkeeper Michelle Fiddler, teacher Tammy Mullen, teacher Doug Smith, teacher Mark Trout, and teacher Daniel Velasquez. Please give a round of applause for these amazing educators who have given decades of their lives in service to students. School Board Member Greenberg, I wish to thank you for your leadership in the district and for the countless graduations over which you've presided. Your work over the past few years made a difference for our kids, and I thank you for your service to our community, and I hope you enjoy your retirement. School Board Member Greenberg, Superintendent Dr. Gustavo Balderas, faculty, staff, parents, family members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2025. Good evening and welcome. While today is often with the graduate in mind, I'm cognizant of the fact that this day is also for parents, grandparents, siblings, and extended family. Today marks the culmination of endless drives to and from school, group practices, late meals, and errands run in between. For every graduate who stands here before us, we know there is a solid force of family standing behind, supporting, encouraging, and loving. Seniors and guests, please turn around and give your parents and guardians a round of applause for all they have done to bring you here today. Finally, to the graduates of the class of 2025, try to fully enjoy and live within this moment. On your last night of school, I was with you on this field and we watched the sun go down together. And I'll confess it made me a little teary-eyed to watch all of you running around and playing ball, throwing the football to me, which I missed, taking photos of the sunset and being together. I realized you were sitting in a golden moment because you no longer had the weight of 13 years of public education on your shoulders, and you knew you were finished. And you also know that you didn't have to start your journey just yet. You were perfectly free of everything. And in the golden sunset with your friends in that moment, you were free. Today, you are still so free, and so this moment is for you. So soak it up and save this memory. And to all in attendance, in person or virtually, I present to you Southridge High School's graduating class of 2025.
Over the past 2 weeks, students were chosen to share their words of wisdom with the graduating class. Please welcome Michaela Lynn and Claire Frank to the stage. Today, our first student speaker is Michaela Lynn. Please welcome Michaela to the podium.
I am Michaela Lynn, and I'd like to share that the beauty of life isn't just the many challenges it brings to us, but the knowledge we can gain from it. We've all reached an important milestone throughout our lives, but today marks one of the biggest, graduating from Southridge. Freshman me would have never imagined that I, Michaela, would be standing here today in front of families, friends, and the amazing class of 2025 giving a graduation speech. Honestly, I would have been in total disbelief. It felt out of character. Some even said public speaking wasn't something I should take on because it just wasn't me. This year, I really took on a personal mission, which was to actually be full of surprises. For me, not for the people who thought they knew me better than myself. But this goal of mine was to signify my overall growth. Changing the way I approach challenges made it easier, not just to move forward, but to succeed. I've learned throughout my years at Southridge High School that having a growth mindset rather than a fixed mindset is truly the key as we move through life. I used to say things like, I can't do that, or that's too scary, or just a simple, no, whenever I had to present or speak in front of others. I was afraid of being vulnerable. With my thoughts racing and my heart pounding, public speaking would always flip the forget how to breathe switch in my brain. But today, that switch doesn't get to be flipped. I would like to leave a verbal note for you all as we all go on our separate journeys. Whenever there is a challenge, it's not just there to be an imbalance, but it's for you to gain knowledge and re-challenge. Wherever life takes you next, I know you'll make it count, and this isn't goodbye, it's the start of something bigger. Thank you, friends, families, and the class of 2025. I wish you all well.
Thank you, Michaela. The class of 2025 has many accomplishments. This year, we had students who exceeded 30 hours of service learning to graduate from Southridge High School. If you are one of the 13 Skyhawks who earned over 200 service learning hours while in high school, please stand. And to the entire senior class, we applaud you for going above and beyond and giving over 2,600 hours to our community.
Thank you, and you may be seated. Southridge High School is one over 5,600 schools in 156 countries to offer the International Baccalaureate program. Students at Southridge currently access IB by either taking individual classes or becoming a course candidate, or by completing the IB Diploma or the IB Career Program. The IB program offers a comprehensive 2-year curriculum that allows students to fulfill requirements to meet the demands of a rigorous and internationally recognized curriculum. Our IB career candidates are required to complete a CTE pathway, as well as complete 2 IB classes. Each of our IB candidates have been presented with a stole, which they are currently wearing today. Will our 19 IB Diploma and career-related program candidates please rise and join me in congratulating these outstanding individuals. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Southridge offers 5 career technical pathways, 4 district-wide career pathways, 4 in-building career pathways, and dual credit opportunities where students earn college credit alongside high school credit. If you were in an IB class, AP class, completed a career or CTE pathway, or received dual credit while at Southridge High School, please rise so we can honor your academic challenge.
Thank you, and you may be seated. Southridge High School considers the Southridge Scholar the pinnacle of academic success. To be a Southridge Scholar, it requires academic focus, dedication, perseverance, and fortitude. If you are one of the 32 students in the class of 2025, please stand so we can recognize your academic success.
Southridge High School is proud to offer a dual language program for grades 9 through 12. This is our 5th graduating class of students participating in the DL program. All dual language students are biliterate in both English and Spanish and truly promote a core belief of the DL program, which is biculturalism in our school and community. They have taken classes in both languages, completed a capstone project, and have earned the Oregon Seal of Biliteracy. If you are one of the 51 students who are in the DL program, please rise. Felicidades, and you may be seated. Many of the students in our language acquisition classes of Spanish, French, and ASL, or those who have a first language other than English, are Seal of Biliteracy candidates alongside our dual language students. If you are one of our 46 Seal of Biliteracy candidates, please rise so we can honor your academic successes.
Thank you, and you may be seated. The Beaverton School District began AVID 10 years ago, and Southridge High School is graduating our 7th class of AVID scholars, alongside those from the Beaverton School District. AVID, or Advancement via Individual Determination, supports students' academic success and post-high school planning. Almost 100% of Southridge High School's AVID graduates were accepted into either a community college, a four-year university, or the United States military or trade school. Will all AVID graduates please rise so we can honor your hard work and individual determination? Thank you, and you may be seated.
Southridge High School has a rich history in the performing arts, and this year is no different. Our thespians put on amazing productions of If Today is the First Day of the Rest of My Life, I'm in Real Trouble, Play in a Day, Zombie Prom, and Can I Tell You a Secret? Our marching band were class champions at fall championships. Our indoor percussion ensemble combined with Westview to place 4th in their classification at winter championships. And our winter guard placed 5th in their classification at winter championships. Our concert choir collaborated with the other Beaverton high schools to perform the premiere of a work by local composer Christopher Russ at the Reeser in downtown Beaverton. Multiple soloists and small groups from our choir department placed first at our area competition and went on to perform at state, including a first place finish for seniors Tate Banton, Trevor Young, and Keith Patrick. If you participated behind the scenes in tech crew, performed on stage in the drama, band, or choir, or represented Southridge at the local or regional level in the visual arts, please rise so we can give you a round of applause. Thank you, and your creativity inspires us.
Once again, Southridge excelled athletically. 7 Skyhawks will be going on to participate at the collegiate level. If you represented Southridge on an athletic team, won a state championship, earned a varsity letter, or are going to the collegiate level to participate in athletics, please stand so we can acknowledge you. And thank you for carrying on the Southridge banner with pride. Thank you, and you may be seated.
Today, we honor our graduates, and sitting before me are those who are the first in their families to graduate from high school. If you are the first of your family to graduate from high school, please stand for applause. Well done, you may be seated. If you are the first in your family to go to college or university, please stand for applause. Well done, you may be seated. Today we also honor students who have received the highest academic honors. The class of 2025 had 56 students receiving a 4.0 or higher GPA. These students are being recognized as Southridge magna cum laude graduates. Out of these students, 4 of them earned a 4.5 GPA or higher and are earning the honor of summa cum laude. Would all students who are graduating with academic honors please rise? Wonderful, you may be seated. The valedictorian award is presented to the graduating senior with the highest grade point average and who attended Southridge High School for at least their junior and senior years. The valedictorian for the class of 2025 is Devin Olson with a GPA of 4.55. Devin, please stand so we can honor your academic success. Congratulations, Devin. You may be seated. 70% of our students will be attending universities, community colleges, or trade school in Oregon and across the country. With honor, I'm proud to say that Southridge High School will be represented in both the Marines and Air Force branches of the United States military. No matter your next steps in life, we do wish you the best of luck in all you do. And now at this time, I would like the entire class of 2025 to rise so we can honor you on this, your graduation day. Please give all of our seniors a rousing round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated.
Each year, the seniors select a staff member to share a few words of wisdom. This year, Amber McClellan was selected by the seniors to share her thoughts. Please welcome Ms. McClellan to the stage.
Good evening. What a beautiful group of people. First, I'd like to thank you for the honor of speaking with you today. But I must say that giving a teacher the assignment of writing, practicing, and delivering a speech during the chaotic last 2 weeks of school might actually be some twisted form of payback. After so many tasks assigned by us, you got the last laugh. Well played. Graduates, I know that you're the ones wearing the fancy robes and the funny hats, but look around you. Look at these fine people who got you here today. Today, you see, is not only about you. Today is about what a community of people can do with persistence and dedication. You are the product of millions of tiny choices made by thousands of people with the same goal in mind. The parent who woke you up a lot. The sibling who walked you to elementary school. The bus drivers, the custodians, the aunts, the uncles, the grandparents who got you to school, kept it clean, and helped you with your third grade projects. The front office staff who greeted you, your teachers, your coaches, your friends. We live in a world where people curate and celebrate success as singular moments. Success, however, is not the result of a singular moment. Success is a result of thousands of choices, boring habits that you would never post on social media or see in a movie. You, today, are proof. Poet Naomi Shihab Nye ends her poem titled Famous with the following. The bent photograph is famous to the one who carries it, and not at all famous to the one who is pictured. I want to be famous to shuffling men who smile while crossing streets, sticky children in grocery lines, famous as the one who smiled back. I want to be famous in the way a pulley is famous or a button, not because it did anything spectacular, but because it never forgot what it could do. Greek philosopher Heraclitus said, "A man's character is his fate." You see, it is in the minuscule and the mundane that we write our destiny. Spend your days doing the best you can. Don't forget what you can do, especially on the tough days. Spend your days connecting with the world and the people around you. Take the time to see one another, help one another, find joy in the simple things. Be kind. The rest will take care of itself. Here at Southridge, the spot we call the fishbowl is a large, round, window-filled room that acts as our cafeteria and central meeting space. It's usually loud, and one must yell to be heard. But there's a spot in the center that most of us walk by daily. If you're standing there, even if you just whisper, your voice can be heard anywhere in the fishbowl. You see, a whisper, just like the millions of small choices that got us all here today, is all you need if you're standing in the right spot. Taking risks in life is important. Remember, though, that most of life is built in the quiet, in early mornings, small decisions, steady discipline. Success and character aren't born in thunderous applause. They're built one habit at a time, in silence, in repetition, in dogged determination. You don't always need to shout to change the world. You don't need a standing ovation to matter. You just need to keep going. Build your dreams, one breath, one step at a time. I am immensely proud of you. Be well, Skyhawks. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. McClellan.
The Southridge Choir will now sing For Good from the musical Wicked.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the one. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Well, maybe that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. Now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten my being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you.
comet, like a ship blown from its masses, by a wind off the sea, like a stream that meets a like a sea dropped by a poet in the moon. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better.
Because I knew you,
Because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for
Wow, thank you to the Southridge Combined Choir. I now invite Ms. Copeland forward for the principal's remarks.
I hope you'll loan me 4 more minutes as I address our graduates, faculty, esteemed parents, and guests. Today is a milestone and one that marks the end of a road, but the beginning of a new road in a new direction. As you sit here in your caps and gowns ready to cross the stage into the next phase of your life, I just want to reminisce with you a tiny bit about not what you learned, but what you read between the lines. Over these past 4 years, you've gained more than academic knowledge. You've built a foundation of vital skills that will actually serve you in every job, every relationship, every challenge, and every opportunity ahead. I've watched you practice self-control. Now, I'm not saying y'all mastered it, but I've seen you put in the work. I've observed you balancing homework and social lives, putting away your phones in class and choosing to speak to a friend at lunch rather than look at your screen. I saw you getting up every day to come to school. And all these years of practicing self-control is what's going to set you apart in a world that might feel chaotic. You are strong, and because you survive the daily grind, I trust you can choose what's needed for your next moment. You've learned the value of meeting deadlines and honoring timelines. From turning in papers to prepping for exams, you discovered that being on time is more than a task. It's a sign of respect and responsibility. Now you can catch any plane on time because you spent years planning ahead and packing your backpacks and running to class before those doors close. You've practiced respectful speech, knowing when to listen and how to respond, how to disagree with dignity, and how to respectfully interrupt when speech turns hateful. In a world full of noise, respectful communication makes you a leader worth following. Respectful speech will serve you in your university classroom or in your chosen profession. You've practiced organization, keeping track of assignments, events, and obligations. You've discovered that order isn't just being neat, it's powerful. And now that you've spent years organizing your schoolwork, you have what you need to stay on top of paper and digital files coming your way from the university or your chosen profession. You're gonna need that skill to manage your professional and personal calendars. That's the next step, and you can do it. You figured out how to prioritize, how to distinguish what's urgent from what's important, and how to make choices that reflect your goals, not just your impulses. All those years of practice will guide you when you're considering buying the car you need versus the car you want. And perhaps one of the most difficult, most valuable skills of all, you've learned how to work with people you may not prefer, and you still achieved success together. In the professional and collegiate realm, collaboration doesn't require comfort. It requires maturity, empathy, and a unified commitment toward a goal. Maybe your new boss, your new professor won't be your favorite human on this planet, but you've spent years practicing how to work alongside others in order to accomplish the same goal. You can sit alongside others who aren't your closest friend, and you are strong enough to do important work without having your best buddy by your side. Take this skill on into your new journey. These skills I mentioned are called soft skills, but I prefer to call them invisible strengths. These invisible strengths will actually be your greatest tools now that you're adults. These invisible strengths shape how you will lead teams, raise families, build businesses, create change, and make a difference. When you leave this place and step into your future, don't just take your diploma with you, take the skills. Use them, sharpen them, rely on them. They are your sword and shield. You've spent a lot of time in the arena practicing with these tools, and being born talented at something only gets you so far. Being driven and working at something over and over again can put you ahead of the talented person who just sits back and glides. One of my fencing coaches, a two-time fencing Olympian, told me almost every day, practice makes permanent. And one time he assigned me 1,000 repetitions of the move that would eventually win me a national championship in fencing. In the moment when I needed the winning move, I went to the one I practiced 1,000 times, and that cinched the deal. I tell you this to let you know that anybody can reach any height. It just all depends on how much practice you put into it. All the years of practicing here at Southridge, day in and day out, that's what's going to guide you to the future you desire. I've seen you put in the work, and so now I say to you what he said to me. Practice makes permanent. So bring these strengths to every family dinner and put your phone down. Bring these strengths to every professional meeting, but let others talk some and stay polite. Bring these strengths to every momentous moment and don't film it, live it. Congratulations, class of 2025. You are ready for what's next, not just because of what you know, but because of who you are. I've watched you grow this last year together, and you're all at the cliff's edge. And so now I bid you all, fly high, Skyhawks.
Thank you, Ms. Copeland. I now invite our second student speaker to give her remarks. Please welcome Claire Frank.
You know, in preparing for this, I read an article about how to write a decent graduation speech. It said, you have to be short, memorable, give advice, add some humor, and connect with the graduates in some way. So, step 1, be short. Well, I've got that covered, both because of my stature and because when I timed this out in the mirror, it was only 2 minutes long. Step 2, be memorable. You won't remember this speech, but I do hope you will remember Southridge as a place of growth and friendship and discovery. I hope you will remember that you matter. Step 3, give advice. Well, let's be honest, I really have no business giving advice because I'm just embarking on this grand experiment of life myself. So I asked a few wise adults what advice they would give to a student today, and they all said the same thing. Be kind, be curious, be vulnerable, and be brave. Step 4, add humor. So I asked ChatGPT to write me a funny graduation joke. And here's what it gave me. I spent all this time picking out the perfect outfit for graduation, only to realize I'm going to be covered in a giant robe. Teachers, you were right. Clearly, ChatGPT still needs a lot of improvements. Step 5, connect with the graduates in some way. This one is both simple and devastatingly complex. We are all connected merely by living in the same school zone. We are all connected by the serendipity of being born in the same year or two. But truly connecting is hard. And as you go out into the world, you'll meet new people, friends, mentors, and coworkers. And that is exciting. But let's not forget the people who got us here. The friends who supported us, the teachers who believed in us, and the families that cheered us on. The future is about building new connections, but the past is what gave us our roots. Let us carry both as we grow. Congratulations, class of 2025. Be kind, be curious, be vulnerable, and be brave.
Thank you, Claire. Can we give a round of applause today for all of our student and staff speakers? We are now at the moment where our graduates will be honored one by one. I would like families to honor the achievement of each graduate by giving a very short and loud unity clap after each name is read. Let's practice that. Julie Jones. Excellent, excellent, okay. I recognize that families and friends are extremely proud of their graduate, but a very long applause or use of noisemakers may interrupt the reading of the next student's name and interfere with their special moment on the stage. Please be respectful of each graduate as their name is read by a staff member. Susan Greenberg and Dr. Gustavo Balderas, it is now my pleasure to present you and to the Beaverton School Board and community gathered here, Southridge High School's class of 2025 for graduation. On behalf of Southridge High School and the Beaverton School District, we are pleased to confer diplomas on these students, along with the rights and responsibilities that accompany graduating from high school. I would like to ask Susan Greenberg and Dr. Balderas to join me presenting the diplomas of each of the graduates.
Malia Bassett. Caden Stroll. Evangeline Sylvie. Isabella We Met. Logan Gillenwater. Isabel Beaujot. Lucy Cantwell. Jack Bradshaw. Caitlin Davis. Samantha Sixkiller. Isel Palominos Avila. Luke Amos. Trevor Chung. Tate Banton. Keith Patrick. Ariana Adside. Sergio Alcantar Garcia. Connie Agay. Ibrahim Al-Khazraji. Anthony Aragon Herrera. Michaela Lind. Claire Frank.
Reggie Miller. Eden Kathleen Grayman. Cindy Rios Lanueva. Ellie Anna Adamzak. Leah On. Ben Abraham. Quetzali Alvarado Ravine. Lisette Andrade Salazar. Noor Alo Beidi. Hannah Aurea. Felipe Andrade Salazar. Ayrton Adams.
Jet Barwick. Beatrix Booker. Carla Becerra Muñoz. Eldana Babiz. Hannah Abderrahman. Marisa Arellano Harding. Sharifula Afghan. Alfredo Altamirano Palacios. Omidullah Afghan. Sayed Yunus Amansad. Dean Armstrong. Camila Rachel Almaguer Rodriguez.
Mason Allen Butler. Marla Rose Brenner. Nia Marie Blake. Olivia Bowen. Aslyn Jade Bishop. Kaya Lily Boyd. Marina Barber. August Emerson Benefiel. Juno Menlon Bolter. Ethan Gabriel Brady. Brent Brown. Zacharias James Barnett Grizel.
Molly Cooper. Zared Carranza. Jaden Cannon. Selena Cortez. Cassandra Caldera. Lola Bowman. Josephine Burns. Beverly Camus. Fritz Chase. Eric Bowley. Fabiola Chubcook. Erica Chubcook.
Jocelyn Cabanillas Sánchez. Grecia Colmenares Blanco. Karen Cruz Carrillo. Sofía Clay. Calais Cordero. Abigail Calvario. David Kumar. Silvestre Camacho. Yoendri Díaz Granado. Ángel Cayetano Piedra. Jaden Ceballos. Jaden Clauston Nash.
Katie Kronk. Kinsley Campbell. Eileen Cruz. Helena Caldera. Ariane Chitness. Anna Christie. Evelyn Causer. Ryder Dahlquist. Giovanni Daigle. Mason Dodge. Nick Dobbins. Fern Duderman.
David De Los Santos Amaya. Morgan Dodd. Abem Dugo. Julian De Bruges. Karad Dugo. Micah Dahl. Bruno Denetza. Tanaya Doyle. Devin Dwiggins. Eileen DuPont. Angus Donaldson. Morena Demirtas.
Jasmine Esteban Gonzalez. Raven Everett. Mateo Esparza. Dominic Edens. Andrew Escobar Mesa. Andrea Ilias. Kaylee Del Cid. Miriam LJR. Emily Frausto Acosta. Bethany Ferris. Lincoln Faulkner. Hunter Farrow Burrow.
Dylan Fredericks. Noah Freund Bailey. Gavin Fritz. Mary Jane Babella Chavera. Kalanakai Flores. Sergio Feliciano. Xavier Flores. Alejandro Flores. Erlin Flores. Tristan Frederico. Aaliyah Valencio. Michelle Gainey.
Matthew Ginto. Thomas Glover. Xander Gant Martin. Joshua Guido. Damon Gregg. Abraham Gonzalez Herrera. Mirna Gomez Ramirez. Elijah Green. Julian Galvez Hurd. Gabe Garcia. Johan Garcia. Lemar Garcia Gonzalez. Alonso Hoff. AJ Hill. Caleb Hume. Madeline Hafer. Peyton High. Miles Harper. Jose Held. JJ Hawthorne. Hudson Hauk. Alexis Herrera. Evelyn Herrera. Eliu Hernandez Ramos.
Isaiah Johnson. Fernando Jurado Escalona. Jonathan Jacob Gutierrez. Colby Klein. Amr Hassanain. Alvin Jr. Howard. D'Artagnan Jett. Paige Inman. William Hawk. Cyrus Hessler. Jacob Holland. Ronan Harrison.
Reed Klingner. Amy Krakovic. Pippi Lewandowski. Joshua Ko. Jared Kojima. Alex Klein. Logan Jones. David Jimenez. Layla Jimenez. Brianna Madden. Karis Long. Andrique Lopez.
Saya McDonnell. Kayla Moriyasu. Emma Eubin Lee. Dante Lomeli. Caden Larson. Noah Lundy. Chase Lord. Ken Lopez. Sierra Llamas. Josie Lester. Brinley Leiden. Astoria Layden.
Isaias Chuk.
Juan Hernandez Gonzalez. April Martinez Vega. Jonathan Martinez. Nomi Mungia. Nils Malmstrom. Jordan Marrow. Amanda Marr. Landon Mast. William McKenzie. Jameson Mullaney. Jack John Makala.
Axel Martinez. Sonny Morales. Henny Morales. Hina Manesco. Ashmi Masariakos. Ashley Mells. Eleanor McLaughlin. Evelyn Morris. Sophia Molina. Kennedy Brianna Mowry. Alexia Moeller. McKenna River Marshall.
Marta Morales Marcos. Jacqueline Patricia Miller. Israel Monterve Brito. Victor Martinez. Brian Martinez Lara. Colin McGuire. Noel Mendiola. Ian McLeod. Herman Stanley Muir V. Topher Morris. Rowan Miner. Ali Siad Malki.
Michelle Mosquera Duran. Ana Moreno. Fiona Mendoza. Hanya Manrique. Jack Mazzacco. Mia Morales. Sophia Wynn. Ayana Nashorn. Noel Noakes. Finn Nelson. Hasina Niazi. Negina Niazi.
Devin Olson. Desmond Otto. Sebastian Ochoa. Jordan Olds. Winnie Nguyen. Jacob O'Brien. Kimberly Osorio. Jose Ortiz Silva. Osbani Ordonez. Juan Carlos Pol. Gassner Piquant. Cora Posh.
Carlos Rivera. Jamarcus Purnell. Jeff Pais. Mara Pacho. Yesenia Ponce. Melissa Perez Palestino. Rebecca Paula. Jasmine Pajarillo. Emma Pop. Christopher Perez. Kevin Pham. Stanley Parker.
John Tonbar. Run Fengqing. Chu Hongqing. Jacob Robinson. Yasser Rojas. Isabella Rivera. Amy Runke. Gray Mary Romero Marquez. Dulce Ruby Reyes Esquivel. Megan Reeves. Sydney Randall. Abby Roner.
Brendan Sincere. CJ Sloan. Lewis Reed. Wesley Steele. Keegan Schnorr. Jimmy Rodriguez Gonzalez. Robert Russell. Keenan Recamp. Maddox Reitz. Aiden Rushlow. Felix Rivera. Alex Roberts.
Drew Stitt. Celine Said. Caitlin Sugiatoro. Adrian Stewart. Brazen Spockman. Hezekiah Simons. Connor Schannenbach. Adrian Sanchez Rico. Asa Shiner. Antonio Sandoval Mendoza. Farida Said. Sokantia Sin.
Haley Montserrat Aguilar. Andrea Sop. Natalia Suarez. Cecilia Salazar Alcocer. Ellie Stenjem. Faye Scott. Sloan Swenson. Lauren Sheely Wallace. Russell Slim. Zach Trinkella. Jim Tran. Brendan Tompkins.
Mayu Tanaka. Taylor Toe. Marcella Tacker. Adrian Taylor. Braden Tucker. Wyatt Thornburg. Frida Trejo Barron. Kaylee Tapia Orantes. Grizzly Torchillos Aguirre. Litana Totai. Lexi Taggart. Alexis Tiemann Woodard.
Logan Troy. Felix Tripp. Richard Turkis. Devin Yu. Kevin Vu. Jason Giovanni Vergara Alfonso. Jose de Jesus Vargas. Brian Vasquez. Lorena Vargas Cervantes. Reina Velasquez Lopez. Kai Vickery. Isabel Welton Bernal.
Cole Wild. Lydia Westhora. Lauren Walker.
Aiden Yarnell, Megan Wysick, Joyce Tseng, Alexandra Sarate Molina, Lauren Yanni, Desi Eby,
Xcaret Paredes Hernandez, Laura Uribe, Gia Fisher, Fadel Alajili.
At this time, I would like to ask this assembly to give a huge round of applause for Assistant Principal Marina Heights, who planned this lovely graduation beginning way back in August. In addition, we relied upon the expertise of Ms. Caracas, Ms. Larpenter, and Ms. Fortner. Please give them a hand. And now I'd like only the faculty seated before me and in the stands to rise. Seniors, please remain seated. I usually have good jokes, but now I'm so nervous I don't have one. Go, yeah, get some ChatGPT going. And now, faculty, you may be seated, and the band is going to play a special song. Thank you, Mr. Jurdy and band. Thank you so much. And now, I'd like only the faculty before me, seated here in front and in the stands, to please rise. Seniors, please remain seated. Faculty, thank you for all of your efforts in seeing our kids to this momentous time of graduation. Faculty, you may now leave this field and go to the building where we will greet our graduates, and let there be great applause. As they are exiting the stadium, I invite everybody to stand as Anna Rickley and Avance present our alma mater, We Soar With Thee, Southridge High. One last time, I present to you Student Body President Malia Bassett and Senior Class President Caden Stroll.
Graduates, there is one final academic tradition that signifies your transition from student to graduate.
Class of 2025, please move your tassels from the right to the left.
Congratulations, class of 2025.
I present to you the newest alumni of Southridge High School. You may toss your caps.
Congratulations, graduates. Audience, please remain seated until our newest alumni have all exited the stadium and entered the building, where they will actually receive their diplomas. Your graduates will meet you outside the front of the building. Also, if you are able, please help us pick up their chairs. Thank you for attending this celebration. Drive safely and be well. To the Southridge class of 2025, you are now ready for your next journey.
In that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in the star. Now look at where we at, still growing, still growing. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to do something. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, the good old days, all the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought. I felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and I free time. We just begun. In the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe.
Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far.